might guess, I'm a fan of John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, and the other TV cowboys. One of them was Josh Randall, a character played by Steve McQueen. It was a TV series in which he carried a cut-down Winchester. It looked something like this. It made for great TV. He could twirl this gun, causing the lever to open and close, and thus reload, or he could hold it low on his hip and work the lever real fast, shooting more rounds than the gun seemingly was capable of holding. Like I say, made for great TV. The problem with such a gun by today's standards is that it would be in violation of the National Firearms Act, which requires that a rifle have a barrel of more than 16 inches or more. Of course, you could get, do the paperwork, get ATF approval, pay a tax stamp, and try and recreate a short-barreled rifle within that configuration, and recreate Josh Randall's Mare's Leg lever action. There is another way to do it, however, and that's what manufacturers have figured out. As long as the receiver was made at the factory with the intent of making a pistol, that is to say the gun's intent was to be fired with one hand, which certainly you can do with this. It works. It's not the handiest thing to shoot with accurately with one hand, but it certainly can justify being a pistol. So the receiver is manufactured as a pistol. It's chambered in pistol cartridges, and it has a short pistol barrel on it. Thus, we don't have a rifle here, and thus we don't run afoul of a short-barreled rifle, and it's not regulated by ATF. This is a pistol. Granted, it may look like a cut-down rifle, but since the receiver was manufactured in a cartridge or in a pistol cartridge with the intent of this being a pistol, this is marketed and used as a pistol. This one happens to be made by Rossi. It's called the Rossi Ranch Hand, their reproduction of Steve McQueen's or Josh Randall's Mare's Leg. It comes in .357, 44 mag, or 45. They do also have the Trail Hand, which is a stainless steel version chambered in 45 Colt and 410. And that one has a lot of potential. Now, Puma a few years ago made one called the Puma Legacy. It was shorter, or excuse me, a little bit longer by about ½ an inch, but it was very hard to get. It was $1,500, and for a gun that has very little practical use, that was an awful lot of money for cowboy fans to drop just to have something as a novelty. So enter Rossi. Now Rossi's come out with these, like I say. These are more available. They're still not everywhere, but you can order one, you can find them, and they're reasonably priced. I should add that I'm aware now that Henry Rifles is also making a similar gun in the 22 and I think maybe 22 mag. Haven't looked at those yet. I will one of these days. But for right now, I do have in for testing at the ranch the .357 Magnum and the .44 Magnum version of Rossi's Ranch Hand. It's deer season here at the ranch. I'm not outside. I'm not shooting. I don't want to scare the deer away, so the range is closed. But I will get some video of the ranch hands in action for you, so you can see these little boogers. They're awful fun to play with. Again, no great practical purpose. But since they're priced right, if you want to have a little fun at the range, go pick yourself up a Rossi Ranch Hand. They're high quality guns, they work, they're reliable, and they're an awful lot of fun. See ya.